have the most beautiful peppers of anyone. They're so delicious, and I love all the different colors, and the chili makes it look so pretty. Have you eaten one of these pears before? Oh my God, you're in for a treat. Ooh, that is beautiful okra.
Spending some time with Holly Herrick at a farmer's market is an education. The Charleston writer is author of the Southern Farmers Market Cookbook.
She only cooked it for like 20 minutes.
A short cook pie.
Short cook, and it just, she said it was really nice pie.
Can I buy two? Can I just buy two? Sure. I get really excited at the farmer's market. I look forward to every Saturday. I mean, I'm seriously like a little kid.
Not everyone looks upon a farmer's market in the same way. There are often so many choices, and in many cases, the offerings are unfamiliar.
That's exciting, but it's also overwhelming for people that are used to shopping in a grocery store.
Being able to tell what is fresh and at its peak,
I mean, honestly, I've lived here 11 years and this is the best peach season ever.
is not that difficult, according to Holly.
It's so sensual. If you get your senses involved, if you use your nose, you know, you just know when a melon is in season.
Holly knows what is in season at what time.
I think potatoes are fabulous. They're one of my favorite fruits of summer, maybe next to peaches.
And can zero in on what will produce the best flavors on the table at any given moment.
I love the color, the variations in the color. To me, it's like art.
No, definitely.
And the flavor is it's just incredible.
She wrote the Southern Farmers Market Cookbook a few years ago.
There really weren't a lot of books about how to cook and be inspired and confident and efficient from shopping from the farmer's market. The recipes are really simple, really fresh ingredients and not a lot of complicated stuff going on, so that the produce can really shine.
Holly developed a love for good food and fresh ingredients early in life.
I had a fabulous grandmother who was a fabulous cook. She cooked really old school stuff. I guess I was much more spoiled than a lot of kids of my generation, and without even knowing it, because I ate real food always, and I loved real good food.
On this day,
Making a tart today that uses bacon.
Holly came to the market in search of ingredients for a specific dish.
I am going to saute them and put them in a tart shell with some bacon and thyme.
It's a sweet onion tart with bacon, local honey, and thyme.
And we're off. I find that if I pulse 40 to 50 times...
Back in her kitchen, Holly gets the tart started. As always, she begins by making her own pastry.
Well, we're almost there.
In a Dutch oven, she renders some bacon.
The most aromatic, fabulous bacon.
While chopping a mound of onions.
How cute. It may seem like a lot, but they really cook down.
While the onions cook down, Holly rolls out the pastry.
Trick of the day. We're going to go ahead and use our rolling pin as our best friend and guide to get the pastry into the pan without touching it more than we need to.
She learned many of her techniques when she went to cooking school in France. The idea was to gain knowledge to help her write about food. With the education and working in French restaurants, there was a thought or two about becoming a chef, but those ideas were tossed aside quickly.
The hours are crazy, the lifestyle can be very crazy, if you're not careful, unhealthy, and very demanding. I'm a little girl, the kitchens are rough, I just wanted to write and cook.
At this point, other elements are added to the tart.
Okay.
The onions are seasoned and the honey is added to the mixture.
I buy from the farmer's market my honey because I love to support my farmers.
While the pastry goes into the oven to bake for a while, the onions are removed from the heat. In a separate bowl, milk is combined with goat cheese.
Breaks the edge of the onions just a tiny bit.
An egg wash is also used to brown the crust and keep the tart mixture from seeping through. Once the onions have cooled, the dairy and eggs are added.
It's basically almost pure onion, but the eggs and the cheese and the milk will just kind of help marry it together.
This recipe was included in the Southern Farmers Market Cookbook. It also found its way into a new cookbook, Tart Love, sassy, savory, and sweet.
The reason I put this tart in this book is because it's one of my favorite tart recipes I've ever come up with. Onion, bacon, thyme, a little wine, and a little cream. I mean, what's not to like?
Once the onion mixture is in the crust,
see how pretty it looks now?
It goes into the oven, which is set on 425.
So this probably needs about 30 minutes.
Publishing cookbooks is probably not the easiest way to make a living right now.
The cookbook market is flooded, and I think that the biggest challenge with that is, yes, it's absolutely standing out.
But Holly has the background, the knowledge, and the ability to make food like this, so why not share? She figures she might just be able to get people to enjoy their time in the kitchen.
I always want to make cooking fun and not intimidating, but also something that ultimately will yield something delicious.
Delicious, like a sweet onion tart with bacon, local honey, and thyme.
Bon appetit!